Welcome back. Nashville is one of the fastest growing tech markets in America, and now is an ideal time to pursue a career in technology because the jobs are there, or they're coming. John Wark is the founder and CEO of Nashville Software School, which is a nonprofit software engineering program, and we were talking about before going to the break, just how you're really making these students have the skills they need to go out and get these high-paying tech jobs. Let's talk about what are the qualifications to be able to enroll in NSS?
Well, they don't have to have prior technical training. You know, we certainly like for people to have sort of researched and investigated, whether it's data analytics if they're going to take that program, or software development if they're going to take that program. You know, maybe done some self-study, or they come to us and we can share some self-study resources. We also have something we call our Jumpstart programs, which are a kind of a part-time, 3 weeks, 9-class session, sort of test drive, so people can try to program, right? So in the web development program, they can actually build their first website. This program has instructors, so it lets, you know, it gives people a way to sort of test it out. But our students are it's just amazingly diverse in their backgrounds. 18 to 60, we have actually had several 60-year-olds graduate from the program and get their first programming job at 60 or 61, which is wild. That's just amazing. And we get 18, 19-year-olds, right, who for whatever reason have decided that they want to go to vocational school, because that's what we are. You know, they know from exposure in high school or whatever that they want to program, they like programming. So we get them all through there. Now, sweet spot for us is probably 24 to 35, but with a good tail on that up to mid-40s. You know, career changers or people returning to the workforce right after raising kids, stay-at-home moms, stay-at-home dads, veterans who maybe have come out of a career in the military. So really what people need for all of our programs, we talk about aptitude and motivation. And aptitude, a lot of people don't know if they have the aptitude. If you've never studied it in school, you've never had a chance to get exposed, how do you know? Well, that's where things like our Jumpstart programs can help. They can sort of self-assess. We can also share all kinds of self-study resources that people can use. And so we like people to have done that research, tested it out. Am I going to enjoy doing this kind of work? But again, you don't have to be able to program. There's no programming test on anything other than our software engineering program, which is our newest program, the one we're doing where we're collaborating with Amazon, where the graduates of that program, that's 9 months full time, but the graduates of that program are considered by Amazon to have the equivalent of a computer science degree in Amazon's hiring process. Our other programs, you know, high school degree, GED, some self-studies, aptitude, motivation. Why do you want to do this? Why do you think this is going to be a good career for you? Why, you know, we like to find people who feel like, where it feels like they're being pulled towards this career, right? Not just running away from a bad situation. Nothing wrong with running away, but it's nice if they also know that this pathway is a good one for them.
So a student could be in and out in 3 to 6 weeks?
No, not quite that fast. Our full boot camp programs run in length from, our data analytics program is 4-month full-time or 6 months part-time. Our full stack web development program is 6 months full-time or 12 months part-time. Data science program is 9 months part-time. We only offer that one part-time. And our new software engineering with Java AWS specialization, got to get those tech words in there, which is the program where we're collaborating with Amazon. That is 9 months full-time.
And speaking of Amazon, you work with them and other business partners in placing some of these students that come out. So a lot of them come out knowing that there's going to be these job openings.
Absolutely. I mean, there's over 400 local employers who have hired junior level talent from Nashville Software School. And Actually, one of the tracks through all of our programs, in addition to the technical training, where we do lots of also soft skill training, how to work in a project team, because most of these tech jobs, people are working in teams, right?
Yeah.
So how do you work together? How do you communicate with other people? But another track through all of our programs is what we call career development track, where we have a team whose full-time job is to work with students on preparing them for their job search. How do you interview, right? Employers also lean into that. They help us with mock interview events. They help us with roundtable events where our students can just ask working professionals, so what's it like to really work, you know, at X or Y or Z company or do this kind of work? So, you know, it doesn't do us any good to give people the tech skills if they don't know how to get the job. So we work with them on career development up to that. And then our career development team is also our placement team. They continue to work with the students. We say all the time, our job's not done when a student graduates from NSS. Our job is done when they get that first job, and even beyond. You know,
Yeah.
one of our core values is community, and we very much view ourselves as an integral part of the tech community, and our students as part of our community. So, you know, sometimes the first job doesn't work out. It's the wrong company. It's the wrong. So our career development team is there to continue to support students, you know, possibly well past their graduation. So, you know, the way we measure our success is placement rate. Mm-hmm. You know, it's not how many students we had, it's how many of them got jobs.
Well, you're placing a lot of students and doing so much good in the community. We want to talk about your big anniversary celebration, but we got to take a break, and we'll be back to talk about more about that right after this.